Hi, fourth grade. Today's math lesson is lesson 13.5, and you can find it in your Go Math textbook on page 515. And the title is Problem Solving, Find the Area. Essential question: how can you use the strategy solve a simpler problem to solve area problems? So for example, I really wanted to paint this wall green, but I'm not sure how much paint I should get. So I know I have a door in there, so I don't need to count the area of the door because I'm not going to paint the door. So what I would need to do is find the whole area of the whole rectangle of the wall. Then I'd need to find the area of the frame of the door. And I would take that area away from the total area of the rectangle because I'm not going to be painting that. And the number that's left would be how much paint I would need to paint this wall green. Okay, so in your textbook, page 515. Let's go ahead and unlock the problem. A landscaper is laying turf for a rectangular playground. The turf will cover the whole playground except for a square sandbox. The diagram shows the playground and sandbox. How many square yards of turf will the landscaper use? So here we go. So he wants turf here, but not where the sandbox is. You don't need turf for a sandbox. So he needs to figure out how much he needs to cover this area, minus the sandbox. So we're going to use the graphic organizer below to solve the problem. So what do I need to find? I need to find how many square yards of turf will the landscaper use. I need to find how many square yards of turf. That the landscaper will use. So what information do I need to use? The turf will cover the whole playground. The turf will not cover the sandbox. The length and width of the playground are, let's go take a look at the diagram. So length and width, length 25 yards, width 15 yards. 25 yards, 15 yards. The side length of the square sandbox is 6. So it's a square, so it's going to be 6, 6, 6, 6. So one side length, 6 yards. How will I use that information? Well, I can solve simpler problems. First, I'm going to find the area of the whole playground. And then I'm going to find the area of the sandbox. I will then subtract the area of the sandbox from the area of the playground. All right, because we don't need the turf for the sandbox. So first of all, for solving the problem, first we'll find the area of the playground. Remember, area equals base times height. So we had 25 times 15. Okay, 25 times 15. Looks like 375 square yards. Next, find the area of the sandbox. And with a square, it's S times S. So the side was 6. 6 times 6, 36 square yards. So the last step is to subtract the area of the sandbox from the area of the playground. So 375 minus 36. 339 square yards. So the landscaper will use 339 square yards of turf to cover the playground. All right, let's go ahead and look at page 516. Let's go ahead and try another problem. These are fun, I like them. Zach is laying a rectangular brick patio for a new museum. Brick will cover the whole patio except for a rectangular fountain as shown in the diagram. How many square meters of brick does Zach need? So here's our diagram. We got this patio, but we don't need the brick on the fountain. It's not necessary. So here's our brick patio dimensions, 20 by 18, and our fountain dimensions, 5 by 2. So first of all, what do I need to find? I need to find how many square meters a brick Zach needs. What information do I need to use? Well, I need to use the information, the dimensions. So I need to know that the patio is 20 meters by 18 meters. And I need to know that the fountain is 5 meters times by 2 meters. So how will I use this information? Well, we're going to find the area of the patio and the area of the fountain. So we're going to do area of patio minus area of fountain. We can do all that work over here on Solve the Problem. So area of patio equals 20 times 18. So 2 times 18 is 36. Put a 0 on. Square meters. We need to find the area of the fountain. 5 times 2 equals 10 square meters. And then we take the area of the patio minus the area of the fountain, and we have 350 square meters. That's how much brick that Zach will need. $350 square meters. This explains why we need that. We found the area of the patio, we found the area of the fountain, and we don't want brick on the fountain, so we take that area away. 360 minus 10, 350 square meters. All right, let's keep moving along here. 517. So now, this is very similar to the example I started off the lesson with. Lila is using wallpaper. Lila is wallpapering one wall of her bedroom, as shown in the diagram. She will cover the whole wall except for the doorway. How many square feet of wallpaper does Lila need? So we need to think about the whole area of the wall. Then we need to think of the area of the door, and we need to take the whole area of the wall minus the area of the door to see how much wallpaper she will need. So area of wall looks like 12 by 8, 12 length, 8 width. So 12 times 8, the basic fact, 96 square feet. Now we need to find the area of the door. It is 3 by 7, 3 by 7. So 3 times 7 is 21 square feet. The last thing that we do is subtract. 96 minus 21. And you know me, I like to write my work vertically because it's hard to do horizontally. So 75 square feet. So Lila needs 75 square feet of wallpaper. Now, this number 2 goes with this problem number 1. What if there was a square window on the wall with a side length of 2 feet? How much wallpaper would Lila need then? Well, if there is a square that's 2 by 2, we also need to take that window away. So we've taken away the door, we got 75 square feet. Now we need to take away the area of the window, which is a 2 by 2. So the area of the window is 2 times 2, which is 4. So we need to take 4 square feet away from the 75 square feet. Equals 71 square feet of wallpaper if we take a door and a window out of the measurement. And the last one, number 3. Ed is building a model of a house with a flat roof, as shown in the diagram. There's a chimney through the roof. Ed will cover the roof with square tiles. If the area of each tile is 1 square inch, how many tiles will he need? Now remember, we don't need tiles on the chimney, so we need to take that away. So we need to find the area of the whole roof. So we've got 30 by 20, the area of the roof, 30 times 20 equals 600 square inches. And the area of the chimney, 4 by 3, which equals 12 square inches. So now the last step is to take away the area of the chimney from the area of the whole roof. So 600 minus 12. So we need 588 square inches of tiles. And explaining is all this beautiful work that we did. All right, great job, friends. So, homework assignment. We will do all, because there are not very many, and they all follow the same idea. So we're going to do all 2, 3, 4, 5, and the homework page is 255 and 256, 1 and 2, and all the spiral review. So please, after you do both pages, please take a picture of both pages and put them on Seesaw or on email. Thanks for your hard work.